Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Happy Sunday. So we're gonna do a weekly forecast. We're gonna check in. I feel like I need to talk about everything. Love, career, money, and health. I usually do the collectives focusing on love, but I feel like it feels different. I feel like something about the energy shifted. I feel like a lot of us are stepping into like this self-love phase. Whether or not you have a person, right? Whether or not you have a partner already, whether or not you're like already, in a relationship with someone specific, it just feels like we're showing up a little bit different for ourselves. Or at least we're wanting to. I feel like that's the goal. So I'm even like gonna talk about health, like fitness. Like I feel like I'm picking up on, I know it's the beginning of the year. A lot of us do set like, New Year's resolutions, but I feel like it's different this time. It feels the energy has really shifted. Really shifted. So let's see. We're going to get like overall energy first, and then I'll let Spirit just talk through these first. And then we'll go into, look, I know there's love here. I know we're going to be talking about that. Heavy on the self-love. It's like, like I said, it's like even if you are in a relationship with someone already, it's like you're learning to show up for yourself a little bit different. Which then it'll damn, I'm what the freak? I'm stuttering. It will allow you to show up even better, like a better version of yourself in your current relationships, in your current friendships. All right. Weekly forecast for the collective. I even feel like we're super like excited about something. I don't know if there's like plans or something that you have been really focusing on, like an idea, a project. You've really been planning this out, and it's like you're finally ready to expose it or speak up about it. It could even just be you, right? Like this new version of you. And you're finally learning how to communicate better or express yourself better. All right, let's see. Messages for the collective for this upcoming week. See? Healer of the ages. Exactly. Y'all see that heart? Something about your heart chakra, like I said, it's like you're glowing. It's like your inner light is being exposed now. Like all that hard work, all the maybe some of you spent a lot of time in like hermit mode, isolation, just kind of staying low for a second or two or three. But it's like now you can't hide that light even if you try. Like even if you go out and you walk to the grocery store or in the grocery store, it's like you're turning heads without even talking. It's just like the smile or the way you look or the way you smell. Like I feel like there's a lot of like I said, your connection with spirit, your connection with God, like that's even deeper. Some of you have taken your spiritual journey very seriously. I'm hearing in the past 3 years for some of you, like the past 3 years have been very significant, or the past 6 for some, or something about 6 years ago, like something shifted then that pushed you to kind of like go deeper within yourself. And now, like, this is the year. I'm hearing 16. Something about 2016 could be very significant. I've been hearing that a lot. I know there was like a trend going around too. I feel like for some of us that year was really significant. Maybe you felt really good about yourself, and now it's like you're getting ready to feel that same type of vibe, that same type of energy again. I don't know if you felt like... So yeah, you see how this girl is enjoying the fruits of her labor. She's built something nice for herself, right? Like, she's comfortable where she's at, but there's something about that key around her neck that is like she's ready to explore more. Her light is calling her to explore more, to share. I don't know if there's like new friendships that you're also like getting ready to step into, like a new soul tribe. Like, you could be called to go to like new places that you've never been before. Maybe you guys are planning like solo trips, or even if this is with someone you're in a relationship with. I feel like you are... If before you were the one that was planning the trips to make the other person happy, it's like now you're planning the trips to like make yourself happy. You know? It's like you're learning to love yourself just a little bit different. And it's not like you're being selfish. It's not. Although it might come off like that, but it's not that you're being selfish. It's just that you're acknowledging that you're just as important as everyone else. What else? One more for the weekly forecast for the collective. There you go. See what I'm saying? I knew when we were going to talk about everything, money came out. And it's not, I'm telling y'all, it's not just about your finances. So for some of you, you even had to like really focus on healing your finances. Again, I'm hearing the past 6 years it was just a tough cycle for you. And I feel like now you're stepping into this, not only in the physical, right? You're opening doors to new opportunities that take you to a financial increase, but it's like the reason why you're experiencing that now is because that's how you feel inside. Like, you're feeling like a bag of money your damn self, you know, and that's why you're attracting this energy. Exactly. I feel like, again, in the past, like something about 3 years or 6 years, you kind of had to learn like who you were becoming, right? Who you were evolving to. For some of you, you started to even question like, what's my purpose? What am I doing here? Am I on the right path? And I feel like because you went within, because you did the healing, I feel like you're getting that yes, that big yes. You know, that big confirmation. Heavy on the life force energy. I feel like a lot of you are pulling back your energy from maybe overgiving or just showing up for others who didn't see the value in you. And now, again, it's like you're learning to love yourself a little bit different. 30 and 31 could be significant. 51 as well. I've been seeing 434 a lot for some reason as well. Yeah, 333 as well. Okay. Every time I see this card, it does remind me of, because y'all see the little orbs on this card, and it always reminds me of my spirit team. Like, when I get this card, I actually get really fucking excited because it always shows up in a period where either I'm getting ready to start doubting myself in one way, shape, or form, or if others around me try to make me doubt myself. So it's almost like a protection card or a confirmation card for me. So if you're on either of those sides where it's like, okay, I don't know if I'm on the right path, it's like you have your spirit guides around you. Like, for some of you, you could have 3 loved ones who have passed on, who are constantly like guiding you. And for others of you, like if people around you, you could have like 3 people around you who are constantly either saying things to make you doubt yourself. This is confirmation that you're still on the right path. So don't doubt yourself, right? You be confident in the work that you've done within yourself. Because it's like the more you stay connected to, source, to God, to whoever it is that you pray to, there's no going wrong. Like there's no mistake with God. It's only lessons. So somebody needed to hear that message. Okay, let's see. Whew. I feel so excited, y'all. I feel really excited about whatever's coming. Let's clarify a little bit more what these energies are. And like I said, we're going to let Spirit guide for this week, this weekly forecast. I didn't want to focus on one specific thing because we don't always just focus on one specific thing. All right, messages for the collective, Spirit. My heart is like almost beating so fast, but not because I'm like, it's because of excitement. Like I know something really, really good is coming. And it's almost just like whatever it is that you've been praying for, whatever it is that you've been waiting for, it's almost like you're getting that, okay, now is the time. Now it's a go. See, look, now it's a go. The Seven of Swords is here, so I don't know if you had to be very strategic about something. Maybe you had to really move in silence before you decided to take like this leap of faith towards whatever this is. So, okay, let's see. Healer of the Ages. Page of Cups in reverse. So definitely something about your, how can I say it? Your heart. So I'm heavily, I'm stuttering again. So for some of you, there was something about you overcoming how you expressed your emotions. I don't know if maybe you held back a lot, or as a child you were silenced a lot. Therefore, it's like you question your own passions, your own creative endeavors. I don't know, maybe you guys grew up in a household, or somebody grew up in a household where you weren't allowed to be a creative, right? It was like it was very restrictive, like you couldn't express that part of yourself. I'm hearing you had to suppress like your intuition as well, like you couldn't express that you were maybe intuitive. Because the Page of Cups is someone that is very intuitive, right? Or that they're very creative. They're like a very dreamy energy. So I don't know if you guys, if somebody had to deal with, and like either I'm hearing parents or guardians or parental figures who did not allow you to just be you, to dream, to daydream, to play, or to express. Therefore, it kind of blocked your heart, like how you showed up for yourself. Yeah, look, I said something about the heart and it's right there. It's like you would restrict yourself a lot. You will overthink. You will overthink your passions. You will overthink your creative downloads, right? Like if you got a download like, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing, you would doubt it and like, well, that does not align with what I've been told I'm supposed to be. Exactly. Look, it's like it will keep you in this energy of reflection, right? Like I'm almost getting that energy of, well, I'm being told I'm supposed to be this, but my heart is calling me to be this other thing, right? And it's something about money, your finances, right? It's almost like, again, you found, if it was a career or how can I put it? Something that did not pay as much as whatever your parents. I'm picking up heavy on like a family where, you know, it's like it's a family full of lawyers or doctors, right? And then you decide to be something that is not a lawyer or a doctor, and it pays less than what, you know, a lawyer or a doctor would get paid, but it's really what calls to you. And it's like you had to battle that. You had to really heal that about you. As I'm saying battle, my hands were going like this. Here it is. It's like you had to juggle two different realities, right? It's like your soul was calling you to be a certain thing. For some of you, you were called to be some sort of like healer. Doctor, I mean, you were called to be a doctor, but it didn't look like what society says, you know, you're supposed to be. There's different doctors, right? Like, I don't know. There's witch doctors. And maybe it's, your mom and dad was like, nope, but you need to go to college to, you know, be a doctor. Or be a healer. Yeah, look, there's a lot of passion, energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. I feel like there was okay, here comes love. Here I'm hearing here comes love, here comes marriage. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, this could be in regards to love. Okay, someone's rushing in to offer you something. It might feel like it's coming out of left field, or it is going to come out. I feel like this upcoming week, someone's like, they're coming in heavy. They're coming in wanting to give you the house, the kids, the dog, the everything. I feel like for some of you, you might look at this offer as like, it might call for a little reflection, or yeah, you are definitely going back and forth about this person. This is for some of you. This, because it definitely felt like someone, it's like we're talking about your healing journey here. Maybe you're focused on your own healing journey, and then boom, somebody just comes out of left field like, hey, by the way, would you like to get married? Because this is how it feels. And I feel like, I don't know, what about this Knight of Cups? What are their intentions, and where are they coming from, and why are they even here? Ooh, yeah, for some of you, I don't think you're going to give them that, you may leave them out in the cold. You may leave them out in the cold. I think you guys are focused on something else. I feel like you guys are more focused on becoming a little bit more stable, or you're just, I don't know. I don't know, something about you're still healing your heart, right? That's that healing energy of your heart chakra, where you're not yet open up to a relationship. Or you may be, but it's still something, you're still planning something. You're in like some planning stage. A lot of reflection here. I don't know if you're more so focused on your like career right now, your career plans. Or your business, I'm hearing for some of you. You could be doing a lot of traveling. Yeah, it's like a lot of money. Definitely a lot of money coming in. I don't know if some of you were focusing on becoming, like I said, more stable financially, because the Five of Pentacles does talk about financial instability, filling out in the cold, homelessness. For some of you, also health could have been significant. It's like you were really focusing on becoming healthier. I'm telling y'all, I feel like I'm talking to a collective that's really focusing on like self-love heavy. Like their fitness, they're eating more vegetables. They're like, how is this affecting my finances? Like, it's like you guys are really looking at things very differently. It's like you're not just giving to people just for the hell of it. Like you're taking your time to really study it, to see if it even aligns with your beliefs, with your values. Are they pouring into me because No, not only are they pouring into me, are they pouring into me like I want to be poured into? I feel like there's a big fucking difference, y'all. And I don't think a lot of us haven't realized that, like, people are willing to pour into you. It's a matter of, like, are they pouring into you how the fuck you want them to? You know, like, some people feel like they're pouring into you because they're buying you gifts and they're taking you on trips. Meanwhile, you don't give a fuck about the gifts or the trips. I need you present here, like today. Like, you're the present. Like, I don't know. And I feel like that's what that's exactly what you're doing. It's like you have gone through like this huge transformation where you're realizing it's like you're becoming a little bit more intentional about the things that you say you want, right? Whether it is with your job, whether it is with the person that you're connecting with, whether it is, like I said, if you're whether you're already in a relationship, but you're learning to express yourself a little bit differently, communicate a little bit different. For some of you, you're just ready to end the old shit and start brand the fuck new. Like, you're just not looking back at the past, right? I feel like you've already done a lot of the healing work, and you're like, yeah, I feel like my work here is done. I feel like there's more out there. I'm ready to explore more. As I said that, look, exactly. The Six of Swords. For some of you, you're thinking about moving, relocating. You're ready to come out of like choppy waters. And like I said, there's somebody guiding you. There's somebody here guiding you. And whether it is a person in the physical, or if it is, your guides, your angels, like you're being looked after. For some of you, there could be children involved. I feel like if there was like an energy of like poverty or instability, like I feel like you and your children are coming out of some sort of like feeling out in the cold or instability. Yeah. And that's because you stayed true to yourself. Like, you see how this woman is living, she's living her best life, not because of the material, but because she's learned how to indulge in the things that she's built for herself. Now, for some of us, as I am saying indulge, and we're talking about health as well, for some of us, we indulged a little bit too much. We could have gained a little bit more weight, but that's fine. But that is okay. It's fine. I feel like now like I said, you're stepping into this period of learning how to love on yourself a little bit different, finding that balance, right? But it's like now you know how to not wait for anybody to bring that happiness into your life. Now you know how to provide that for yourself. Now you're not waiting for anything or anyone to come rescue you. Now you're the one taking action to get yourself out of, thick waters, because you're the one that holds the key anyway. You're the one that has the connection with God. You're the one that can communicate with God. You're the one that has all the answers because you have that connection with God. So you know how to get yourself out of it. If not, I feel like that's being revealed to you this week. For some of you, you could be receiving some sort of dream. Look at the crown chakra being lit up, or downloads. Birdhouses could be significant, I don't know, or messages, like there could be messages coming in as well, like that help you move to calmer waters, that help the transformation, or that's going to be the answer to your transformation. Okay, with the Emperor. Look at Big Daddy showing up. Okay. So I want to show y'all something. The star at the bottom of the deck. Let me cover her up because she is naked. This is something that you've been praying for, hoping for. And this is something that you're getting ready to, I'm hearing it's granted. It's a big yes. And I think I said that at the beginning of the reading. This is a big yes from the universe. This is a big yes from God. I don't know if this is someone that you're getting ready to meet, or if this is just you, right? If I'm talking to masculine, this is a Aries energy, Aquarius with the star at the bottom. But this could be someone coming into your life that's going to lead you to calmer water. So this could be connected to love, or this is just you bossing the fuck up. Like I said, like you accepting the role, you accepting the leadership position. For some of you are going to be receiving news that you got a job, like you got that yes, that big yes that brings you up, like pay raise, I'm hearing, promotion, big yes. Like I said, this is a big fucking yes. Like this is you going from, I'm here, you're all you're receiving some sort of contract, or you're receiving a what you call it, because this is giving, like I said, boss daddy, like you own your own business or something like that, or you're getting ready to run like a major company or something like that. Yeah, look, another big fucking yes with the freaking y'all. Wheel of Fortune. Do y'all know how much money y'all are getting ready to step into? For some of you, you're literally going from, I'm hearing, from one pay grade to, like, you're jumping two or three. I'm hearing 2 or 3. Okay. Okay. If this is not you, I feel like this is the person that's coming in. Somebody might have to travel, or you're meeting someone during your travels. For some of you, you're traveling this week. You know, don't be surprised if somebody comes, look, as I'm saying, if you're traveling this week, someone communicates something to you, says something to you, there's communication about some sort of job or career, or I'm hearing contract again. Look at this, Ace of Swords. Yes, another, this is victory, this is success, this is good news, this is a new start. With the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and then the High Priestess at the bottom, more Pisces energy. Hold on. What is this King of Cups? Y'all have 2 masculine energies showing up here. Oh. Magician came out in reverse. I don't know, y'all. This King of Cups energy is giving, I don't know if they're a little bit manipulative. Look at this. The Devil and the Tower. I don't know about this King of Cups. I feel like this is 2 different people here. For some of you, you're seeing the truth about someone that could be a little manipulative. Like you're realizing something about someone here. This could be a father figure. Why is the Emperor here? Yeah, the seven of Wands. For some of you, you have 2 masculine energies around you. One, I don't know if either this is a new person coming in who's protecting you from someone who's very manipulative. 7 of Wands talks about protection. I don't know, this is giving like protector, provider energy with the Emperor. But then you have this King of Cups. I don't know if there's someone else. They come off as very manipulative. This person can also, I'm hearing drinking. Something about drinking. Yeah, look. It's the truth. What about, yeah, and then the 9 of Cups can talk about overindulgence, right? So I don't know if this person drinks a lot. What about the King of Cups? Why are they showing up with the Magician in reverse this week? I don't know if you spoke some sort of truth. What about this King of Cups? Yeah, look, I fucking knew it. I don't know. I feel like this person comes with addictions or attachments, and I feel like you see that. You see the truth about that. I don't know, maybe they come in with I don't feel like they're in, I feel like you're realizing that this person's intentions are not really pure, or they have some shit to them. I don't know. I don't like this energy. I don't, it's like someone still is very hurt from either a past situation and they're looking for you to make it better. I'm hearing kiss my boo boo. And it's also given like they're showing up a certain way, but you see right through it. Like you're not falling for it. You know what this is also giving? You know what they, when they say new levels, new devils. And I feel like because you really are ascending, because you've really healed so much, it's like, I don't know if there's someone coming, it's like you're being tested. Like this really feels like a little test. If you're going to get stuck or bound to something that's not either, I don't want to say that's not real, because it's clearly real. The person is real, but I think you see that it's not what you want. It doesn't align with you in the direction that you're going. You see the pattern. I feel like you see a pattern here with this person, and you're not willing to repeat the shit. Yeah, you're not willing to get stuck. I'm hearing you've been here before. So I feel like you're being protected. I feel like you're protecting yourself. Or I feel like I said, you're meeting someone new that once you start connecting to this new person, it will automatically block this person out. Like, boom, good, like gone, poof, disappear. What? Okay, door to value. Yeah, I was gonna say Four of Swords. For some of you, you're gonna decide to like either go no contact with this person, like you are gonna withdraw from this person, or you have withdrawn from this person. I don't know. They have a lot of shit going on. Like there's dysfunction here, and I like I said, I feel like you peep that. I feel like you see this. So you were withdrawing, and I feel like because you're withdrawing from this energy, this is when like the good shit comes in. It's like right before you hit, I'm hearing hit the jackpot. It's like you were tested, or you're being tested. Exactly. Four of Wands. Celebration. There's like like this is, for some of you, you could be purchasing a new home, or you're getting a new home. Being granted, like this could be an inheritance, like you're inheriting a home. Yeah, this could be something that's like a gift from ancestors or being passed down. For some of you, it does feel like someone could have passed away and you're inheriting a new home. That could be something you're dealing with this week, like inheritance and because we did hear contracts, so it could be a contract here somewhere. For others of you, once you get this promotion or this new financial increase, it does feel like there was like a period of silence here. It felt like a pause. It felt like a little break or something like that. But then, boom, it hits, right? Boom, it's a breakthrough. Boom, you go from like it being quiet to, damn, like this is everything I prayed for and more. And it's like, it does feel like, not only because you've been doing the work, but also you've answered like certain calls. You answered, I don't know, it's giving you past certain tests. For some of you, there's a wedding here, planning, wedding, traveling for a wedding with the Chariot. What's the Four of Wands? Okay. Seven of Swords. And the Fool at the bottom. Why the Seven of Swords? Nine of Wands. And the Five of Cups. First, okay, so this upcoming week, right? There is still a lingering energy of, all right, collective. There's still a lingering energy of you focusing on like the things that have not worked out. Like there's a lot of good happening, but there's still like, I don't know why, you're still looking back or you're still blocking something out. I don't know if you're like still healing from a lot of lies or deceit or betrayal, right? Which has pushed you to be in this energy of like not opening up. Yeah. You're still, it's like you're closing out cycles, right? You are aware. You're definitely aware that you're closing out cycles. It's like you're being patient, or you're needing to be patient with yourself this week. Be very patient with your healing process, right? Like if it still feels like you're still going through it, then allow yourself to go through it, right? Just be sure that whatever it is coming up, you're not focusing on the things that have not worked out, but rather than the things that are great going on in your like present, right? What's going on now. Two of Cups right behind you, right? So for some of you, like I said, there is someone here coming in wanting to offer you some sort of, either take you out on a date, romantic gesture, something like that. But it's like, I don't know if you're still focusing on the relationships that didn't work out, the people that let you down, right? Like it's all in the past at this point. You've already learned those lessons. You don't have to keep relearning them. You don't have to keep reteaching yourself these lessons. You don't have to keep replaying the pain if you've already grabbed what you needed to grab from that specific lesson. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Queen of Wands wanted to pop out. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. This is confidence. That's that life force energy I was talking about. This is taking action towards your goals, your dreams. All right. I'm going to get a couple of the health. We did say we were going to talk about health. I did see where, money is coming. You're definitely getting news about a financial increase. Definitely a contract or inheritance. Let's see what comes out for health. Weekly forecast for the collective. I do see where you're definitely being a little bit smarter or making healthier choices. All right, yeah, we're going to start the health portion. Messages for the collective for this upcoming week. Okay. Oh, Spirit is like ready to talk to y'all about these fitness goals. Now, I just want to make sure I do say that I am a certified fitness coach, but I am not a doctor nor a registered dietitian. So please, like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. It is a general reading, so don't change anything unless you have already talked to your doctor. Okay? All right, so it says diet plan. Keep in mind that when you sit down and plan meals to lose weight, the process will take a little longer, but once you have a system in place, you'll breeze right through the ritual. So there's a plan. We need to come up with some sort of plan for this upcoming week. We need to come up with some sort of plan. I don't know if you have like unrealistic targets here. Like if you're telling yourself, oh, I need to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. We gotta set a plan that you're not, first of all, I'm hearing pressure. Like you're not pressuring yourself. Meal prep. My throat chakra. Drink some water. Somebody needs to make sure you're hitting your water intake this week. So You can achieve your goal way as long as it is reasonable and attainable. You must find helpful strategies that can stay with forever. So, yeah, I always tell my clients, don't create plans that don't fit your current lifestyle, right? Like if you are, for example, if you're not a morning person, then don't tell yourself you're going to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning next week, knowing that you've never been a morning person, right? When you find the time that you're most energetic, and somehow find a way to fit some sort of activity during that time. Make it fit for your current schedule. If you're not at a point where you're like, you know what, I need to make all the changes, I'm doing it right now, I'm going all in, I'm going cold turkey, even that will create burnout after a while. So creating like an actual diet plan that's going to be sustainable, that makes sense for you, that's what brings that success. For some of you, there's a need to kind of like take accountability or see what it is that you're intaking. So keeping like some sort of log. That's the only way you'll be able to see like where the calories are coming from and what needs to be changed. Write it. So it's like if you eat something, write it down. Like keep a journal. Especially if you're meal prepping, but then you're not seeing the changes. Like if you're actually taking the time to meal prep and you're like, damn, like I'm not seeing any changes. I'm not seeing like the inches come off. There's a need to be realistic, right? Like, okay, yes, you're meal prepping, but what also are you eating outside of those meals? How many times are you snacking? What are you drinking, right? So there's a need to be a little bit more organized. I'm hearing more strategic. And that's what the Seven of Swords could be as well. Something about, being more strategic with the Seven of Swords. I'm hearing comparing less. I don't know if there's like a lot of you're comparing yourself to others. With the Five of Cups, it's like, yeah, you're focusing on the things that are not working out. You're focusing on the things that are not working out, therefore it's blocking that forward movement, or could potentially be blocking the forward movement, especially if there's denial here, right? Say you are meal prepping. Say you are making the effort to, I don't know, eat 3 tomatoes and 2 celery sticks, and you're like, okay, I'm not seeing the weight come off. Okay, but yes, what else are we eating? Are you sleeping at night? Do you have a good sleeping pattern? Or are you literally, functioning off of 2 hours of sleep, right? With these unrealistic targets, why can't you make it, 30 minutes of activity? It doesn't even have to be going to the gym. Why? Could be because you're tired. You're exhausted. You're not sleeping. So it's like this repetitive cycle, that you're trying to break through. And I feel like this week you're realizing that. I feel like you're seeing the truth of something, and then you're breaking free from whatever patterns these are. I was heavy picking up, like, again, this healing journey for someone, and I feel like this week you're really touching on all aspects of yourself, right? Like you are really making plans, right? You're being more intentional about the foods that you intake. You're also being more intentional who you pour into when it comes to your romantic life, how you're showing up in your friendships, and how you're showing up in relationships. And I feel like this week you're also coming up with, I don't know, some of y'all are definitely celebrating. There's celebration here. I feel like towards the end of the week you could be celebrating something. There could be a move, or like I said, good news about a promotion or a financial increase. And I feel like it's, like I said, it's a big jump. Okay, y'all. Collective, I'm going to get ready to close it out, and I'm going to close it out with an oracle message, wisdom of the oracle. These are my favorite oracle cards. It always brings the message together. So, all right, let's see. Messages for the collective. Weekly forecast. February 15th through the 21st. Yeah, look, round and round. So it's like you're breaking through these patterns. You're breaking free from a lot of limiting beliefs or even just like I said, denial, right? Look, never ending story. And you're asking, yeah, you're asking a lot of questions. You're not, I feel like you're not wanting to repeat certain shits. Oh, sure, certain shits. Certain things over and over again. All right. It says there is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this. Must hold on, you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story. And the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. So yes, if you've been here from the beginning of the reading, exactly what I was saying. It's like you chose to take a different path for yourself. And it's like you had to kind of recondition who you are, whether it came to how it is that you made your money, the stories that you kept telling yourself about your own creativity and your intuition, and even the way you even fed your body, right? Maybe you were born into a not so healthy pattern. And it's like you're breaking free from so many beliefs. And I feel like this week you're getting ready to see how you being true to yourself is getting ready to open up doors for you that you didn't even think were possible. So, all right, collective. I hope this message gave you a little bit of guidance. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It should be uploaded soon if you guys want to start from the beginning, and you can see what the hell I started to talk about maybe an hour ago. And but I feel like this card literally brought it all together. All right, y'all. I hope you have a beautiful week and have a restful Sunday, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.